okay, listen, that was fantastic. That was really, really, really good. Considering that's your first time that you've done that, was absolutely fantastic. You really took your time, and you know, you were very, very thorough in everything that you did. And those are the positives. There is no negatives really. I can literally say, you know, I probably guess the only thing that I would say is that the more familiar you get with the script, the less it sounds as though you're reading. Okay, because that's what you want to do. You go over, you learn the script, you cement it in your mind, and it just becomes natural. You just know what to pick up on. You can have the script there in front of you, and it almost becomes a guide. So what you've got to do is get yourself in a position where it's almost like a conversation, and you wait, and you ask the questions, and you wait, and you listen to them, and that's what you did. You know, you asked me a question, and you let me talk for a bit. You know what I mean? So
then so that's probably a few questions I had in my head was, Ryan, can I go off script? You know,
no, it's definitely not advised to go off script, because if you go off script, it just becomes a little bit. It becomes very difficult, because as a new person in the business as well, you know, people then start asking, well, what about this? And tell me more. Why can't you tell me more now? And it doesn't become duplicatable. You know, you want to try to stick with doing this, inviting somebody, A, over the phone, and B, sticking to the script. Okay, so just follow through. This works. This works. It's worked over and over again. It's been successful for many, many people because they employ this script. Okay, it probably feels a little bit unnatural at first.
It felt a little bit like I was repeating myself, because I was asking to say, okay, so are you interested in learning more? Do you want to learn more? Yeah. Okay. What interests you more to learn more about this? So that's probably why I felt a little bit unnatural to do it. So and you recommend, so yeah. So I mean, if I did go off script, it'd just be like stuff where expanding out on some of the answers that you may give me, then, isn't it? But coming back to the actual questions.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely, these questions that you ask, they're there specifically for a reason. You know, they're there to get people to kind of delve. Why is it that they're wanting to take a look at another opportunity? You know, what is their reasons? They know that they're unhappy in their job, but you know, are they actually genuinely interested in looking at another opportunity? You know, does that make any sense? So you just delve in and you're trying to learn more about them. The more that they talk, the more you learn about them. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
And that allows you to meet their needs more, because you've learned more about them. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. All right. And just the last bit, just about pumping up that third party. You know, that probably feels a little bit unnatural. Doing it. That doesn't. I think it comes across as I don't know what I'm talking about, or.
Okay. No, basically you're just edifying. You know, it's not that you don't know what you're talking about. You're saying that there's this person that is, you know, extremely knowledgeable, and that does actually at this moment in time does know more about you. And as you expand the business, it's not about the knowledge that you gain along the way. It's that makes you successful in this business. It's allowing people to. It's allowing you to duplicate. Okay, so for you to then get somebody else, somebody off the streets with no qualifications, nothing, to do what you've just done. You know what I mean? To duplicate. If you're going to sit there and try to learn everything right at the beginning, then you know what I mean, and then you expect somebody to come along and do that, then they're going to be like, I can't do that. But you can get somebody off the street to turn around and say, let me introduce you to somebody else, because that's basically what you're doing. Let me introduce you to somebody else. When you get on that freeway with that person, that three-way call with that person, so for example in our case it's going to be Jason, you'll be in a position where you will have heard him have this conversation and answer whatever questions that he has to answer that many times that it will become fixed in your mind, okay? And then you then become that expert. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
And as you're building your team, as you're building their team, you become that person that the other person edifies. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Any other questions?
Done.
Okay, fantastic. So let's just summarise what we've done today, okay? So basically, we've gone through the steps of greeting and qualifying a person. We've gone through the stages of inviting, and we've closed. We're able to close, and we're able to do that using the warm, using the script for your warm marking, okay? So we've read through the R8 script, okay, and I've explained each step of the script. We've also done some role plays together, and you know, until I feel that, you know, you're now comfortable to go away and kind of practice this on your own, okay? Are you happy with what you've done so far?
Yeah.
Do you have any further questions?
No, all good.
Fantastic. So thanks for your time.
Thank you.
It's the end of the training session. Thank you.